In Prey, a Cherokee mechanic is abducted from his reservation along with his relatives and girlfriend onto a massive alien spaceship. As he navigates the spaceship, he uses his innate abilities to fight the aliens and rescue his loved ones. Wait, that can't be correct. Where are my scripts? What the?
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight. Send the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests.
Hello. It has been a while since I made one of these. Mainly because I procrastinate the hell out of everything that I do except for gaming. And because the sheer length of my last review was so daunting, I was like, never again, but Prey's gameplay and most of its story was something I really enjoyed. So let me gush over it a bit. I didn't watch Seth's review of it yet, though I'm sure he will do a much more entertaining job of reviewing it than I do, as he has much more experience in editing. Anyway, in Prey 2017, you play as Morgan Yu aboard Talos 1, which is currently suffering from a minor outbreak of the alien lifeform called Typhon. Shape-shifting, mind-controlling, corpse-raising, bendy-whipping noodles, which come in multiple shapes and sizes, ranging from I am a harmless stack of towels, source, trust me bro, to I RP walk towards you since the game wants to balance me arcing electricity off of my body way too hard. After waking up like it's been Groundhog Day for one too many times, you find out that you were a test subject for neuromods, implanting abilities and skills from others onto you, be it human skills like I know range fu or Typhon-like abilities, turning yourself into a mug to prank your fellow co-worker to drink from it, ridiculing him for quote-unquote putting his lips on you. Of course, there's also the more practical application of LARPing as Dragon Ball Z characters, blasting random passersby with energy blasts and leaving after images to troll said co-worker. Regarding the gameplay, I really like the development of your character during the game, hiding in the beginning from the smallest Typhon with a wimpy wrench, to attacking a technopath with still a wimpy wrench, but a much higher self-esteem and repeatedly injecting yourself with neuromods. Canonically, these take 5 minutes to consume, per mod. That means if you go off of the wiki, about 218 neuromods are necessary to get all human skills. 218 times 5 minutes means just a tad longer than 18 hours to get to the point of Ip Man, a literal IP man, Isaac Clarke, John Wick, and Tracer combined. This is Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull levels of knowledge. You are implanting all of that into you. Luckily, you're just built different. In terms of story and world building, the development team at Arcane Austin has peaked. Quite literally, unfortunately. I'm going to be honest about it. In a vacuum, the story of Prey is great. The world you are traversing in still feels like a place that was lived in, as the recordings of the people you meet are quite relatable and the setting is not too science fiction-y in my opinion. One recording you listened to is definitely not D&D group splitting itself.
Alright, Elias has...
Stabfellow has vanished into the darkness beyond the tower door.
But as you watch, the flagstones seem to drink in the blood, the cracks glistening red.
Oh, Jesus Christ on a stick, Abigail.
Don't be such a baby. We either head through the door...
Forget that, it just ate our warrior.
Unless you can handle the entire path of ratmen, oh spellless wonder, we don't have much choice. Elias? Sorry, Stabfellow?
Captain Stabfellow! Can I answer her?
Hell no!
You hear nothing from the darkness. It has swallowed Stabfellow completely.
All right, let me light a torch.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Station-wide OS upgrade. Had to hold Bellamy's hand through the whole process. Abby, do you have my character sheet?
You made it.
Yes, right here.
In the other, you're witnessing a recorded murder with a Volkite caliber, murder not included.
Hello, Lane. Josh? What the hell is this? I got a security request saying to... It's not funny, asshole.
You know what's not funny? Taking credit for my design.
That's what this is about? I'm senior on the Black Box project, Josh. That's how it works here. If you weren't such a piss-poor team player, you'd understand that. Oh, and by the way, I had to fix a bunch of your calculations, so it's not you. Seriously? You're recording this? What, is this a big sting operation, Josh? You gonna hand me over to the DA? You're so pathetic. I'm done here. Josh, What are you doing?
Let's just see how good my calculations are.
I swear to God, if you don't put that down, I will rip it out of your sweaty hands and... Josh!
Perfectly normal reaction. In fact, 95% of the entire game story is great. But if you don't like spoilers about the ending of Prey and Prey Moon Crash, an 8-year-old game, then ignore the video up until about depicted time. The entire game makes you believe that choices matter in the end, and while they do, I believe that the argument, haha, all of this was an elaborate test that you participated in, everything is fucked anyway, and you had no real control of the situation, is not the best plot development that could have been gone for. Especially when Alex wanted to basically create a copy of his brother. However understandable is, as he said, playing with fire without burning the house down. Without the out. Additionally, the entire simulation could just be a pure fabrication of Alex, since he was the one who put Morgan, albeit voluntarily, there in the first place. Well, the original Morgan, that is. Yours long dead. I don't really like that. What I do like are the different endings, as Morgan is so goddamn smart, depicted at least in the game. He literally invented a psychoscope, created and hit multiple operators to help him remember what to do as he became more and more of an amnesiac, and they weren't even found. He created additionally the no-wave device used in one of the endings, and created the technology to upload one's consciousness into an operator. Though it stands to reason, if a Typhon implanted with Morgan cells can successfully do everything he did. In the end, the game is not about you. It is about the tragedy of Talos 1, how the people aboard the station lived with each other, and literally reliving the events of the movie Hangover.
Alex, it killed you.
Back then, I would have done the same thing to me.
Anyway, I give the game my entire supply of Psy-Hypos up until about mid-game out of all 151 episodes of The Mentalist with Tim Kang. It is probably the last good story and world built by Arcane Studio Austin, and it deserves to be experienced. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and if you'd like to have a bit more live content, I try to stream regularly at Wednesdays and the weekend as time will allow. In the meantime, have a calm and wonderful week. And literally reliving and literally reliving 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 literally literally reliving ich werde es einfach fucking langsam sagen. Literally reliving. What the fuck? Literally reliving.